What is up, guys? David Baker here, and today we are looking at the Crossman SNR.375, and right off the bat, this is just a beautiful, beautiful gun. I have always had a thing for revolvers, and I've taken this out to shoot. It is so much fun to shoot. So today, I'm going to be giving you a full review, and I will be firing some rounds off for you to see. So stay tuned and stick around for all of that. So, the very first thing I am going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how the gun works. Now you can see I don't have it right in front of me here on my table. That's because I have it all taken apart. Well, not taken apart, but I have all the removable pieces removed. And I will show you what that looks like right now. So, as you can see, the cylinder folds out just like that. And then right here is where you put your CO2, and here is your crank for said CO2. Now, the only reason I did this all off camera is because this handle is kind of a pain in the butt to get in this position, and I didn't want to feel like an idiot doing it on camera, so I figured I'd feel like an idiot doing it off camera. So, the very next thing I'm going to show you is how to load your BBs, and then later I will show you how to load your pellet. So, to load your BBs, it's quite simple, but really, really cool. I really like this design. It looks like a real bullet. And you can't see it, but I can tell you that this is kind of a rubber plastic tip right here. That's how you know to load your BBs. And then right here is a complete metal tip right here. That is where you load your pellets. So, how we load our BB is you take your Crossman copperhead, of course, and I'm just going to grab one copper BB, okay, and you take it right there and you shove it into the, I don't know what you would call this, the casing, the bullet, whatever. And then you pop it in your cylinder and you are good to go. Next, to load your CO2. Alright, to load your CO2 cartridge, it is very simple. You just stick it neck up right there, and then you turn this crank clockwise until you hear the classic hiss of the CO2 air. Right there. I think I let a little bit out, but that's alright. And then you close this handle up, which can also be a pain in the butt. It didn't give me any fits, so that's really good. Next, to open your cylinder, you push the safety as far forward as it can go. That opens the cylinder. Just slightly back. That allows you to fire, and back even more. That puts it on safe. So, let's open our cylinder up, load this thing up, and pop some shots. So, just like a regular revolver, all your ammunition just slides into the cylinder like so. You get 6 shots with this BB/pellet gun. And I really like that. I really like just a classic revolver style that we got going here. So, let's shoot some targets and see how accurate and powerful this baby can be. Alright, now that we have fired some shots off, I saw 2 rounds hit the green bottle, so let's see what damage it did. Well, it looks like somewhere we are leaking. I can't tell you exactly where I hit because it's kind of hard on these bottles, but we are leaking from somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right here at the very top, we got a hole. Alright, so as you'll recall, recently I did a video on the Gamma P430, and it did not pierce at all. Now, this BB gun seemingly did not pierce except for one time. Same thing with the P430. So, it feels more powerful, but is it really? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to load some pellets in here and see exactly how powerful this gun really is. So, to load your pellets, like I said earlier in the video, the full metal bullet, I guess, casing holds pellets and is made specifically for pellets. So we have some Daisy 177 caliber pellets, and what you do, instead of loading it from the top like you do the BBs, you actually load it from the bottom. So you put your pellet nose in right there on the bottom, and then you just push. As you can see, the pellet is in there, and then you load them all into your cylinder. Firing pellets in 3, 2, 1. So even with firing at closer range, we still didn't pierce this bottle. That is kind of disappointing, to be honest. We got right here, we pierced it just a little bit right here at the very, very top. But other than that, yeah, it didn't really do much. It feels more powerful, it looks more powerful, but honestly, I don't know. So, overall, final thoughts on this pistol. Is it fun to shoot? Yes. Is it great looking? I mean, is it aesthetically pleasing? Very much so. Does it work like a real revolver? Yes. I do have some issues with the gun. I noticed that when I was shooting, shots were going everywhere. Shots were going off to the side, down, up, almost everywhere except for where I wanted it to go. I got maybe 5 shots total to hit the target. And that's another thing. It did not pierce the target even with pellets. It's running into the same issue that we ran into with the P430 from Gamma. The Crossman, this Crossman in SNR.375, just, it's okay. It's not as bad as the P430, but I wouldn't say that this is great. Is it great for outside target shooting? No. It's not accurate whatsoever. However, is it still a lot of fun? Yes. Would I recommend this for the, I think I paid about $65 for this? No. I would not recommend it for that price. If they dropped it down to maybe 40 or even 35, yeah, I could recommend it for that. The one thing I will say about this gun that I really do like is all of this, almost all the way down to the handle, is straight metal, which is great. The P430 was all plastic. This is all metal, which I love that. But final thoughts, if I were to give this gun a ranking out of 10, I'd give it a 5. Maybe 5's being a little nice, but I'm going to keep it there at a 5. So, with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video from me. And that should do it. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day.